the technology leaders building the future. The rules are being rewritten in real time. Every decision is critical. This moment demands a trusted partner. Nutanix delivers an open and secure software platform ready for enterprise AI. One seamless experience anywhere your business runs. So when it matters most, you're ready. One platform, one experience. Only Nutanix.
Please welcome Nutanix Chief Marketing Officer, Mandy Dhaliwal.
Hello, everyone. What do we think so far? Pretty exciting, right? You know, some people say this is our Super Bowl. I hope we delivered. Rajiv's keynote was jam-packed with innovation announcements. So I want to thank all 5,000 of you. This is a record-breaking number for us yet again. Every year that we do .next, it's bigger and better. And thank you for being a part of it. I just want to say the energy and attention in this room has just been fantastic. And wrapping what Rajiv was telling you all, right? He started with agentic AI. He talked about the ability to modernize applications to be able to go run in this AI era, but also balancing the need to run what's mission critical. This is that platform. It's only Nutanix, and we're incredibly proud to be sharing this with you. So I've got a couple of more things to talk about with you here this afternoon. We have one more segment, but before I get there, I need to say thank you. And thank you to our wonderful sponsors. Every meaningful outcome that we've delivered to our customers has been in partnership with this group of partners. So thank you all. We could not have done this without you. Over 100 sponsors at this conference this week. Make sure you stop by and visit all the booths. I also would be remiss if I didn't mention a couple of years ago when we were in Chicago, we had about 30 sponsors. So it's a testament to what this conference is becoming. It's fantastic. I've had many of you say this feels like a reunion of the industry, and it's our honor to have the ability to host this. So thank you again. One more big thank you to our platinum sponsors. Without you, we couldn't do this. And this is tremendous pride for us to be affiliated with you all. So big shout out to Accenture, to AMD, AWS, Cisco, Dell, Everpure, HPE, Lenovo, Microsoft, Omnisa, Supermicro, and TCS. Thank you all so much. We're grateful. And speaking of power and ecosystems, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce one of my dear colleagues. Please put your hands together for our President and Chief Commercial Officer, Tarkan Maner. Come on out, Tarkan.
Woo! Awesome. All good, Victor. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. How is everyone? That's it? After all this? One more time. How is everyone? That's what I'm talking about in Chicago, to win this city. Phenomenal Monday. We had 200 our top technology alliance partners. Thank you all for being here. This morning, 1,500 plus channel partners, best in industry distributors and resellers. Thank you all. And now the entire audience, all our customers, partners in one place. As Mandy said, we are super excited. We love this energy. And by the way, this is a family for us, and the family is growing. Again, the numbers, 107 specific, not 100 plus, 107 sponsors, thank you. Thank you so much to all of you to make this right for us. And I know Rajiv went through that slide, this slide, pretty quick. 39 innovations, not one, not three, not 7, not 20, or 20, or 25. 39 innovations, and every single innovation supported by minimum one partner. This is big. And there's a reason for this. And all these innovations go back to 1,517 validations. 1,517 validations going back, doubling every year. There's a reason this is happening, which Rajiv talked about. Again, migrations, modernization for the entire infrastructure and apps is a reality. You're dealing with that. We are all dealing with that. And obviously AI. We have to say that all the time. There are tokens counting. But agentic AI is a reality. All our customers are going through that process, trying to figure out what's going on. And this stuff is complex. And running anything, anywhere. We talked about hybrid multi-cloud. All of these things are stressing our ecosystem. The good news is, you have a phenomenal platform, an open system platform with flexibility, with choice, with security, with manageability, with availability, with scale and reliability. And we believe we are the control point with an open framework supporting every single OEM partner, storage partner, our ecosystem partners around channel, all our cloud partners from AWS to Azure to GCP and all other SPs, service providers around the world, on any subsystem. And that subsystem can be NVIDIA GPUs, can be Intel GPUs, CPUs, it can be an AMD CPU or GPU. Speaking of that, I'm going to bring 3 partners one by one. This is our speed dating mode. I'm going to have first Dan McNamara from AMD. We're going to discuss what's going on in the universe of AI. And then I'm going to bring Danny McGuinness from Cisco, talk about what's going on in our ecosystem from a compute perspective into the future. And as Rajiv talked about, one of our new partners. We announced last few years our new storage partnerships with Everpure, Pure Storage, Everpure now, and Dell. And now we're adding NetApp, as you heard from Rajiv. And we are super excited about that. You're hearing from customers HCI, and user compute workloads, and use cases and user profiles. And now we're moving that to the next level with external and 3-tier storage, going after every single use case and workload in every vertical industry, in every geo, regardless of size of our customers, from commercial customers to G10. Doesn't matter. We want to make sure we scale for you and we deliver value and outcomes for you through the best partner ecosystem. Speaking of that, let me bring Dan. And as Dan comes out, I'm going to show you one quick slide to show all our global partner award winners. This is big for us. Typically, you go to these events, you have one winner here and there. We basically work with our partners in every geo, in every vertical, and making sure they are rewarded. And on that note, I want to also call out AMD, CDW, and Supermicro as our top Beyond Partner Award winners this year for the things they've done for us and for you. Please give a big hand to all 3 companies. So on that note, Dan, do you want to come up? Let's start with AMD. Give a big hand to Dan McNamara. Dan, everybody knows you. As my family is in Detroit, I was flying here, McNamara Airport. I'm like, you're related to everyone, even the airport in McNamara. Look, man, we've been known each other for a long time. We've known each other for a long time. We've been partnering for a long time. And our relationship between Nutanix and AMD goes way back, decades. Started in the CPU universe. And now, a couple of months ago, we made a big announcement. You guys are now one of our biggest investors and partners. Beyond that, we're moving this relationship to the next level. So give a little bit of context to the audience. Where did we come from? A little bit of past context here.
Sure, maybe a brief intro. So, as Tarkan said, we've been working together for quite a while. So I lead the EPYC server business at AMD, and also the enterprise AI go-to-market across the full portfolio. So two quick things about AMD before I jump into the partnership, because we have a great partnership. First is we're extremely proud that we connect the lives of billions of people every day through many different applications, from content delivery to mobile apps to social to search to supercomputing to enterprise apps that we'll talk about like ERP, CRM, and many others. But the most exciting part, and Rajiv talked a little bit about this, is all of those areas and applications and segments are being transformed by AI. And that is our #1 priority at AMD. And then secondly, our vision for compute that you and I have talked about a lot hasn't changed. we've been very, very focused on the fact that we are responsible to give our customers choice. Choice to pick the right compute element for the right workload. And that's a fundamental belief that we've had for some time. And that has fueled our multiple generations roadmaps across EPYC CPUs, GPUs, network technology, plus custom accelerators. So we're really, really excited about that. And the reason being is it's at a time when the market needs it the most. So now as we look at our partnership, I just want to say first off, we sincerely appreciate the partnership. It's been a while. We started off with the EPYC CPUs and HCI driving performance and efficiency and scalability to our customers. But it starts with our engineering teams.
100%.
Deep co-optimization of the AOS stack back then. I wanted to touch on one customer example, can't say the name, but it speaks to the foundation of our partnership in terms of enabling the customer, listening to the customer, and then delivering what they need. So it was a retail customer in Europe that was very, very excited about a new edge server from one of our partners, OEM partners. And at that time, Nutanix stack wasn't certified on it. So our teams got together and we basically worked night and day, and we delivered a fully certified Nutanix stack in under 2 months and gave them a seamless deployment for it. And it worked extremely well. But that's the foundation of the partnership that we've grown.
And we love that. And obviously, our customers are dealing with a lot of complexity. Geopolitics, economy, supply chain, and competition doesn't make us bitter, better. And we say this all the time. And you are the same DNA with us. You care about all our ecosystem partners. You partner with Cisco, Dell, Lenovo, HPE. You do a lot of work with Supermicro, Fujitsu, Koga-san from Japan is here from Fujitsu. So we're doing tons of work together. And you tie in all these ecosystems together. So tying that to what we announced a little bit, give us the state of affairs of today.
Yeah, so very excited about the announcement we made recently. And Rajiv talked about this, right? The enterprise is really at an inflection point with AI, right? Everyone is trying to move from pilots to production, and they need our help. And what we've decided, and I know we share the same belief that listening to the customer and the companies who deliver the most value to the enterprise are the ones that are going to basically take or develop architectures that take AI and bring it to the enterprise reality. Because as we know, every enterprise has a different reality. And it's working with them on their data structures. It's working with them on the apps that they're keeping and maybe not. And then it's tying that all together with their agentic flows and also embedding it under their existing governance model. So it's a tremendous amount of work. And as Rajiv just went through, you're building a number of different platforms for that exact example. So, we're very excited to, continue our work on modernization, but take things to the next level with enterprise AI to really bring our customers choice, control, and flexibility to drive their desired business outcomes, not ours.
We love that. And every customer we go to, because of the complexity, they want to make sure things are simple, integrated, delivers value. And you guys are putting a lot of work together with us now with the software, with innovating on top of your infrastructure, both for CPUs and GPUs, to give a seamless experience, one experience to our customers on any workload, for any vertical industry, for any use case and user profile, and makes a big difference. And we're learning some of these things from you because you know it, you have the PhD on that. So on that note, give us a call to action to our customers and partners. Where do we go from here?
Sure. So what you can expect from us is just what Tarkan said, optimizing their basically everything that Rajiv just talked about onto not just EPYC, but Instinct, and really delivering a fully optimized platform. It's not just the components, it's the full stack, it's the orchestration layer. It's working very, very hard. So the teams, I know you and I are pushing them hard. They can't go fast enough, but you will see more and more come to market this year. We, in addition, are launching new products through the balance of this year. So what you can expect is these unified platforms coming together, and in the second half, we're going to be out again, back to the customer, listening to our customers and driving their business outcomes. So it's going to be a very, very exciting year and several years to come.
And then one last point before we go. We love you, not only who you are and your team. Matt, Suresh, Kumran, the entire team, both in the Bay Area, in Austin, worldwide. Lisa, your CEO, your partner, crime, and working together with us. Phenomenal team, phenomenal board. Love you guys, and look forward to doing more with you guys.
We feel the same. Thank you.
You're the best.
Tarkan.
Love you. Thank you. Appreciate it. When we say these words, I know it gets sometimes mushy. I'll tell you, it's part of our DNA. We care. We're not just making these announcements just to make announcements. We want to make sure you all understand we are people at the end, and we want to make sure we work with people who love what they do for you, for our customers with the best value, with the best partner ecosystem. Speaking of best partner ecosystem, as you all know, Cisco, we announced the partnership, OEM partnership. Rajiv talked about some of the things we're working with them. Obviously, they have a phenomenal platform. They are focusing big time on security end-to-end, and many other innovations coming out of Cisco. On that note, I want to bring here Danny McGinnis, who is the man for the entire compute platform. So Danny, do you want to come forward?
What's up, buddy?
So before you say anything, last year, I think the year before, we had Jeremy. Jeremy is lower energy than you are. Okay?
Lower energy?
So he makes me look good because I'm like an Energizer bunny next to him. And when I told Jeremy, can you make it? And obviously he had some issues, he couldn't make it. And he said, Danny's gonna be there. I'm like, oh my God.
He set me up as second fiddle. He just did that. He set me up as
You're not
second fiddle.
Energizer. You're Energizer plus Duracell, every brand. You know, you're combined Energizer bunny. So it's difficult to keep up with you. And we love that about you because customers and partners love you and your DNA and what you guys do.
Likewise.
Look, I know a lot of people know our partnership. We did announce a few new things today and this week. So give us a little bit of past context, and also tie that directly to the things that we announced and what we're working on with some of the third-party storage partners at the same time.
All right, sounds good. Hi, everyone. Thank you. I'm Danny McGinnis. I look after product management at Cisco for the compute business unit. So all our servers, all our software, and a lot of our solutions work with partners like Nutanix. So I don't know, where are we? I remember probably, 3.5 years ago, we're all sitting in a room, all the leadership teams, and we're starting to have those introductory conversations and saying, all right, what do we want this partnership to look like? And I think we came out of the room saying, no matter what, it had to be differentiated. We want to do something that was really going to put value in the hands of our customers. But as we started exploring, I think we realized how good the culture aligned. Like, our whole business is about trying to make things simpler across compute, across storage, across networking, for security for customers, and you're very much aligned, and I think that was kind of the start. So for us, I mean, just 3 takeaways. Like, one, we leaned in really hard on technology, and how can we integrate and bring our platforms together, provide a better experience. You know, you talk about family all the time. I mean, Thomas's team and my team are like an extension of each other, our engineering teams, our go-to-market teams, and so I think that started. Support, we created a support model, so from you as a customer, single throat to choke, one place to call, you don't have to worry about it being 2 different teams. And then I think lastly on the go-to-market, I mean, we've really, really leaned in. We treat their platforms like it's our platform at Cisco, right? Our sellers think of Nutanix as their own platform, and that's how close it's gotten. So
that's fantastic. Yeah. So look, you guys are working on multiple fronts. Security is a big deal for you all. Obviously for us, for the industry, it's one of the top of mind things for every CIO and CTO. And on that top, you know, tying to that your compute platform and some of the storage partnerships you have. You've done some work in the past with Everpure, NetApp. A little bit. Before I bring Sandeep out, like, why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so, I mean, you talked about what we're announcing or what's happening now. So, I mean, we have so many things we're constantly announcing, but I think storage, I also remember in those early meetings, I said to you guys, third-party storage is going to be one of the most important things as we go into
This is the reason we did this. By the way, it was not Thomas's or Sham's or Debo's or Mano's idea. You gave this idea.
We had a lot of hard conversations about this, and so I am so pleased. I mean, obviously, we have such a great partnership with Pure, with NetApp, with Hitachi, and so seeing you guys embrace these partners has been absolutely wonderful. So we're announcing that, right? We did the Pure announcement not too long ago. We've got the NetApp partnership we're announcing together there. We have a lot of FlexPods out there and a lot of FlashStacks out there. The other thing you asked about we're announcing, so Edge. We've really leaned in hard on Edge. And I think, you know, you'd start talking AI for the last 2-3 years, We've been talking about training the largest models in the world, neo clouds. It's taken all the oxygen. But now we're at a point where all of that intelligence is starting to transfer into business. And where is that happening? In retail, in manufacturing, in financial services, in healthcare. It's all starting to come closer and closer to where we as people, we as customers or workers or patients start to live. And so don't overlook the edge. You really have to think about placing workload where the data is in that real-time user setting. And I think being able to do that across on-prem, across cloud, and across the edges. And you guys say it all the time, right? Rajiv was just talking about. So
fantastic.
Huge. Yeah,
fantastic.
It's a great partnership stuff there.
We love it. So obviously tying this to edge, you guys talked about it, secure AI factories. That's a big differentiator for you. So having said all this, again, as I asked AMD and Dan, give us a few call to actions for the team. Yeah. Where do we go from here in upcoming 12 to 24 months? You guys have a lot of plans. I know some of the things that you cannot talk about. I would love to freeze markets and sell some of the things up front a little bit, but obviously you need to be careful. You have a lot of plans. Just count a few that you believe that's relevant to our customers and partners today.
I mean, so look, when you come to these events, I think no matter what conference you go to right now, AI just blows up the room. But if I talk to most customers in the room, I'll guarantee in our enterprise space especially, many of you are not really working on large AI, enterprise, stuff that's going to sit on premise or at the edge. It's just not there yet. It's slow to roll. But I think this is a journey. And so if you're there and you're thinking about how do I leave here with something actionable, we're not working on AI yet, to me it's all about modernization, right? Power, space, cooling are our most precious commodities. We can't make much more of that real quick. And so trying to modernize and free up some of those resources because AI is coming. It is inevitable. It'll be in your environment in the not too distant future. And so making room, I think, on the modernization front, what you guys talk about is, I'm so glad that you have embraced this platform concept. I mean, you've been hearing it in every meeting. You say it, Rajiv said it, everyone that's presented. And I think now as we transition into AI, this is not easy stuff. I mean, it is some of the most sophisticated, talented IT teams in the world that have been managing the most complex infrastructures. When it comes to AI, it's like we're starting over again. And I think you won't evolve or be able to embrace overnight. And so I think trying to get ready, embracing a platform approach, leaning on your vendors that are working really, really hard to create stacks, whether that be the form of an AI factory or whether it be the platform approach that you guys are referring to, I think that's the best thing you can be doing in order to prepare.
Love it.
Yeah.
As Rajiv talked about earlier, and we've been talking about with you all for many, many years, migrations are reality. Millions and millions of nodes and cores are migrating, we like it or not, in the next 20, 24 months. And we need partners like you on our side to deliver. And by the way, also we're partnering with companies like Accenture, TCS, Wipro, HCL.
You need this ecosystem to come together in order to help you. You have to worry about transforming your business right now. Let us think about how this stuff all works together and make it all work for you.
That's awesome. I'm going to give you your tax ID, social security number, and cell phones to the folks that they can come up.
Please do. Thank you
You're
very
the
much.
Best.
All right.
Love you.
Stop by our booth. We got a couple good sessions tomorrow. There's a good hologram out on the floor running at the edge, so go check it out.
And again, before you leave, again, people matter. Chuck, Scott Heron, when he was the CFO, thank you for all the partnership, obviously. G2.
It's been a great journey.
Jeremy, thank you so much for everything.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care. Bye. Appreciate you. I'm telling you, he has more energy than anybody I know. As we talked about storage, as we announced in the past with Dell, Everpure, we have a bunch of stuff going on with Lenovo ThinkSystems now, and obviously NetApp. Many of you are NetApp customers and partners, so this announcement is a big one for us, and we've been working on this for a while. So on that note, I would love to bring up Sandeep Singh from NetApp. Sandeep. We've been working for a while, and I remember in the holidays, throughout the entire holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever is happening, all those holidays, we were like on the calls to make this happen. It took us a little time, and I truly appreciate you and the entire team to come together to make this happen. So give us a little bit of past context for the team, where we come from.
Yeah, 100%. And Tarkan, first of all, thank you so much for having me here at Nutanix.next. The energy around our partnership is just palpable. We heard the reaction in the room earlier today. Just to give folks some context and background, I'm Sandeep Singh. I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager for Enterprise Storage at NetApp. We are laser focused on enabling you and our customers to build an intelligent data infrastructure, one that powers your data infrastructure modernization, cloud transformation, cyber resilience, and AI. I speak to a lot of customers, and at the top of their list is they are requesting help. They and you are in the process of evaluating your virtualization strategy. And virtualization efficiency and cost optimization are at the top of that list. What we hear about is customers want operational flexibility, to have choice and accelerate migrations, to have security and resilience with comprehensive data protection, and to have the simplified operations with integrated data management and virtual machine granular operations. And that's what makes this partnership so exciting and special. We're enabling customers now to leverage Nutanix cloud infrastructure and combine that with the flexibility and the security and intelligence of the NetApp data platform.
It's wonderful. And by the way, as you probably heard from AMD and Cisco, ecosystem matters. Before we even got to this, we were getting our resellers, distributors, partners like Cisco, partners like AMD, they're calling us, you have to partner because we have this customer with this pain, you guys need to get together. We started these conversations, not just because we wanted, the entire ecosystem brought us here. So that's fantastic. Obviously, we're super excited about this. So what are we announcing here? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, what we're announcing is we're unveiling our strategic partnership with the joint integration of Nutanix cloud infrastructure with NetApp storage. This is designed to enable fast modernization of your virtualized environment. Now you can move to Nutanix, modernize with the Nutanix cloud infrastructure while having the flexibility to also modernize the underlying data infrastructure layer with the NetApp data platform. Now when you move to Nutanix, you get all the benefits of NetApp ONTAP, the storage OS that our customers just know and love. You get all of the integrated intelligent data management and also the hybrid cloud unified operations. Let me sum up key benefits for customers. First, you can now move to Nutanix, connect the AHV hypervisor to NetApp storage. You gain operational flexibility, and we can accelerate migration with data in place virtual machine conversion with NetApp Shift tool that slashes the conversion time from hours down to minutes. Number two, you get the security and resilience so you can have the protection against ransomware and cybersecurity threats and sleep better at night with real-time ransomware protection that is built in. And number three, you get simplified operations. You get all of the simplicity of integrated data management. You get the virtual machine granular operations. This integration is built over NFS, and what that means is you can have that virtual machine granular operations and deploy it simply at scale. That's the beauty of this partnership. We're combining the strengths of the Nutanix cloud infrastructure along with the strengths of the NetApp data platform and simplifying the modernization of the virtualization environment.
You're amazing. I'm recording you. I'm going to repeat all these things to all our customers. That's fantastic. Okay, look, at the end of the day, what's the call to action? Give something to our customers and partners for the next 12 months.
Yeah, look, this is a fantastic journey here. A few calls to action real quick. We have this exciting joint solution that's going to GA later this year. Please drop by the NetApp booth to learn more, and also don't miss the Innovation Theater session on Thursday at 9:30 in the morning. Secondly, we have a journey here, but as you learn more, as you want to explore more about how Nutanix and NetApp can help you, please reach out. so we can jointly explore with you of how we can help you. Thirdly, we have just a fantastic roadmap ahead that spans business continuity, hybrid cloud, as well as collaboration around agentic AI. Lean in with both of us and help us shape the future of this joint partnership together. We want this to be just a fantastic journey for you and a fantastic partnership for both of us.
Speaking of that, one thing I love you guys about, even before this announcement, we had some of the customers and partners are struggling how they're going to work with NetApp and our ecosystem, and also our own IP, and how customers migrating and they needed help. And you guys jumped up and delivered value, even if you didn't have a contract. And that means ecosystem, that means family. Truly appreciate it. Welcome to the family. We're going to have you again next year, for sure.
Thank you, Tarkan.
Thank you so much. Sandeep, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Before I get Mandy up here, just want to close on this. All these ecosystem announcements, all these product announcements, at the end of the day for a reason. We want to make sure we do better for you, for better outcomes. For us to be successful, there are 3 things we focus on like there is no tomorrow. Number 1, customer-partner intimacy. We want to know you, we want to know your business, we want to know your customers, we want to know your supply chain, your vertical industry you're in, the geo you're in, the legal infrastructure framework you deal with. We want to know everything about you. And we want to make sure the right partner ecosystem, right partners deliver value for you with us. That's number 1. Number 2, we want to make sure we have the best offering, differentiated offering, not just software or hardware. Offering that includes a phenomenal sales experience, customer experience with the best field teams we have, best pre-sales engineering teams, best post-sales services, as well as support. You heard from the customers. It's not only about the product, but how we deliver value throughout the life cycle of our relationship. Super important. I see Jason Longpre in the front somewhere earlier, who runs our support. Phenomenal differentiator. It's part of our offering. It's not just the product itself. Our pre-sales, our support, our services, they all come together. So tomorrow, we're going to bring some of our partners like Accenture, like Microsoft, like NVIDIA, how we're differentiated around that differentiated offering. And obviously last but not least, operational excellence. We can have the best things ever, best product ever, best customer relationship ever, but if we suck operationally, it's not going to help you. So the teams, the people, the processes we work on are very important to us. So on that note, I want to thank everyone in the Nutanix team to make this happen and support you every day. So on that note, thank you so much.